Psy is said to make millions of dollars off the song, which I think is pretty unsurprising. But when you break down the numbers and look at how much he's making through his YouTube video, it's pretty fascinating. So here's some facts and figures for you. He is set to make $7.9 million this year off that one song. Only $870,000 comes from the YouTube video alone, which at this point has 880 million YouTube hits. His song has about 2.7 million downloads, which is where he's basically earning another chunk of money. But the majority of his money is coming from advertisements. He's now a spokesperson for companies like Samsung, and of course, that's a big payday for him.
Yeah, no question. That's about $4.5 million comes from the advertising. The iTunes charges $1.29 for the song, so when you got 2.7 million uploads, obviously that's a big chunk of money too. He's got to split some of it with management. Obviously the YouTube thing he splits with YouTube, but that's his portion, not or the overall pie on YouTube. So when you add it all up, it's interesting, one, how much it is, and look, it's nowhere near done. He's just getting started, right? He hasn't even done the album. His album's going to drop in March, aren't I hip? Okay, and so that'll make another boatload of money. But what's funny is, like, as soon as you're famous for whatever, you immediately start selling refrigerators.
I know, he's actually a spokesperson for some noodle shop too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course, anything. I mean, and you know what? Take those opportunities. What I love is the amount of money that he even made his family's company. So his family has some sort of company. It's complicated. I don't really understand what they do.
But remember remember we did the story about how his dad is actually really rich?
Yes.
But I thought his son was like a loser clown?
Yes, which is why I love this story, because his popularity actually increased the value of the stock for his dad's company. Okay?
No, it gets better. Eightfold.
I know.
Eightfold.
I know.
Okay, but why? He's not connected to his dad's company at all. And so what's funny is that his grandmother, who also has stock in the company, immediately sold it. She's like, suckers. This isn't worth 8 times more just after my grandson released a song. So she sold all of her stock, cashed out, and which wasn't much. She had a tiny amount in there.
It was like $65,000.
That's right. But his dad is rich and is now much richer. Of course, after it got to be 8 times as high, people were like, oh, wait, that's really dumb. So then it went back, but it's actually still twice as much as it used to be before the song. But it lost a huge chunk after the sell-off. People are so dumb.
I know, but all the little fringe benefits of being a celebrity, incredible. Just stuff that you would never even think about. You know, not only are you going to directly make money off that, you're going to indirectly make money, and your family will indirectly make money off of it as well. Because people are crazy.
You know what? Look, let me give you a funny, really small example. My sister owns a small retail building, not retail, office building in Long Branch, right? And it's kind of hidden away out of the highway, and it's got this sign that I think you could barely see. It's not under the Uyghur name at all, but on the sign, which is hard to see in the first place, that tiny little thing says, call Dogan Uyghur to rent a space, right? Somebody stopped, took a picture, he's like, oh, that's your dad's building, and yada, yada, yada. And so, I don't know, did it make him more likely to rent office space there? I don't know, right? But if they had a big sign, Dogan Uyghur or whatever, I bet they would rent more office.
Yeah.
It's crazy, there's no reason you should. I mean, it's a lovely building. You should. Okay.
I love how you threw your sister's building under the bus. Like, I think the building sucks. You can barely see the sign.
No. The building is great. The sign leaves something to be desired. But anyway, so people are obsessed with celebrity, man. Even the tiniest bit of celebrity like we have, and they see the big Dogan's name, they're like, I got to stop and take a picture.
That's amazing.
Psy is very rich now.